Of course it's raining. Wait, good morning. We are at the Zapatos brake check. Got a little rest area there and a food truck. Full house, everybody doing their brake check. Basically, the summit of the Coquihalla Highway. Still have this load on. Just barely over width. Traveling really well. I like a really balanced load like this. So these in the center are a little bit lighter. These are 8,076 pounds. And the heavier ones here are 12,095 pounds. Anyway, it's raining. We'll throw you guys up and see what kind of video we get. Let's go down the smasher. Let's hammer down. Really watch all the trucks. Which trucks are moving and which ones aren't. Which ones are coming in, which ones are leaving. All right, 8% trucks gear down. Engine on, or engine brakes on. Fan on. Let's see what we can do here. I started in 12th gear. I think 12th gear is a little too tall. I'm dragging my brakes, so let's slow her down. Go to 11th gear. Let's get that fixed now before they get hot. Well, the thing is, when you're going that slow, it'd be hard to get the brakes warm, but I prefer not to drag my brakes all the way down. There we go. 11th gear. Glad I picked the lower gear. So we're headed down the smasher. Coquihalla summit behind us. Famously known as the highway through hell. Although it's quite a beautiful highway. Nothing really hellish about it. Other than when it gets slippery. And the fact that other trucks the closing rate on trucks and cars are so fast. I'm doing 40 kilometers an hour downhill. If you guys remember, with a max weight load, I'd probably be doing, with this load, I'd probably be doing between 25 and 30 kilometers an hour up this climb. Beautiful waterfalls. Got a honk in the smasher, right? Or in the snow shed. Good echo. Alright, driver, I'm apologizing. I'll get ahead of you. He was coming down faster than me, but as soon as we got down here, I'm the same speed as him, so. Box Canyon chain up, but that was a smasher. Just that little section. Only takes a couple of minutes. I believe this is where we saw that black bear last time coming up. I don't like you cutting in front of me when we're going at this speed. Oh yeah, there's the cones. Right after those orange cones end on the right hand side, that's where we saw the black bear last time coming up this. Don't see him this time. Bounce it, bounce it. It's a bouncy road. Off area. Might be done with the rain. It's still drizzling a little bit. Excuse me. Shylock Road, exit 200. Funky bounces. Bounce, bounce. I think I'm gonna grab a couple of gears here. The road bounces so funny, it makes you swerve left and right. Here's Shylock Road. From here down, we're on old railroad grade. Grab another gear. There it is. All the waterfalls hidden in here. There's one in there. And some of these waterfalls are flowing really well. Lots of water coming down. Just a tiny one in there. That one's got a bigger one, medium one. That's a beautiful one. Some more right here. All right, we'll slowly gear up here. Ladner Creek. Another waterfall hidden in there. Down that one. Get a little break. See over here, people have burnt their vehicle down. You can see the pit marks in the highway. Coming down a little too hot. Usually RVs, buses, and big rigs. And then cars usually just break down on the uphill. Either transmission's hot or radiator's hot. Either they scramble the gears, I guess not the gears, the transmission, the clutch. They scramble the gears or they boil over the rad. Coquihalla River. And then we burst out of the mountains on the bottom and go into Hope. And then everything starts widening out. By the time you're in Chilliwack, you're in beautiful farmland, many little prairies surrounded by mountains. Half a tank of fuel. Got another 2 hours to get to our destination. I might as well top up on fuel in Abbotsford. That way tomorrow we're just ready to go. Hopefully the mirror cam is starting to clear up. Basically, I'm hoping the rain is beating off. Although it's still drizzling, which is the worst. Othello Road coming up. The Othello Park has been closed ever since the flood, what, 2.5 years ago? Apparently they're trying to get it all fixed up now. Basically, old railroad tunnels going down that way. Beautiful little park. Sometimes it's funny, the loads that are low center of gravity, sometimes these are the heaviest loads I haul. See, closed sign still. Fellow campground closed. I think we're down. I think we're all the way down. I mean, we still have to go through the rock cut, so we have to do a little climb up through the rock cut, and then down into Hope. Oh yeah, speed limit reduces from 120 to 110. Hope is just around the corner. There's some blue sky out there. It's 11 degrees Celsius. I didn't look what it was at the top. No Jess here to remind me. this got rebuilt, including the highway itself. We don't get to see this view very often. Rock cut. Down to 50 kilometers an hour. If it's slippery down here, trucks will spin out. Usually Super B's like me. Not sure what he was asking. He was asking about the Coke. The Coke is good. That bridge is such a rough bridge. All right, that is the end of Highway 5. We now merge onto, so we were on Yellowhead Highway 5. We're now merging onto Crow's Nest Highway 3. On our right hand side there.
Anybody know if the tank is open?
Oh, the scale's open.
Is that closed?
Basically, guys running illegal. I don't want to get pulled in and inspect. I don't want to get pulled in and inspected either. Asking if the egg is open or if Hunter Creek is open. It's two different scales. %6 downgrade. See the old highway out to the left. I don't know if you guys can actually see that.
He's telling me they need stuff, but everyone fucking does it. Like, what's the point of going around? Fucking
Just run legal and then you don't have to try to avoid the scale. Like I said, I don't want to get an inspection either. I have a couple of defects on the trailer. Sounds like it's going to go into the shop this Friday. So I'm going to have to take a different trailer for a little bit because the defect we found on it is one of those, it's got to go sit in the shop for a little bit and they've got to go through it. I found a crack in the frame, and if there's one crack in the frame, let's go through the whole thing with a fine-tooth comb and
Hey, Russell. What's your previous post?
let's make sure there's no cracks anywhere else.
Oh, there, Russell. Come on, bud, you're doing 90 and 100 trying to pass them. We'll get the fuck out of our way.
Okay, don't mind the language. That's why I usually turn it off. Most of the time, people leave the radio off unless they want to yell at someone. The radio is almost just therapy, but I wish Lad 1 would just stay simple, just traffic and road reports. If you want to talk and yell at each other, go somewhere else. Oh, I guess we already merged off of Highway 3. And now we're on Trans-Canada Highway 1. Forgot to mention that. Annoyingly staticky. By the way, that's a VHF radio and not a CB radio. In the US, all the truckers run with CB radios. In British Columbia, all the truckers run with a VHF radio. Because the CB kind of sucks in the mountains. There we go, it's starting to open up. I don't know what kind of field that's going to be here. This has been a grass field forever, just pasture land. It's like they've plowed and disked it. Yeah, Buddy's running on a rumble strip, but he knows what he's doing. It's smoother there. Stay off all these patches. Well, that was Hope, even though you don't really get to see Hope, you just see all the exits going down into Hope. And we found the Fraser River. The scale's 4 kilometers away. I think we'll go through the scale, or we'll see if it's open. And then we'll call it a day after that. This highway could really use a repaving. At least the right lane. Seeing more and more blue sky up ahead. Hunter Creek Road, and that's why we call this scale coming up Hunter Creek. I'm not sure what the guy in front of us is carrying. It's a weird load. Open. Confused why that guy's running so slow. When he's empty. Doesn't make any sense. What is he scared of? Zoom over the scale. There's nobody even in there watching. They're all in the back office. I see them in the background in the office there, but nobody's actually looking at weights or at trucks. thank you guys so much for all your support. Just for watching to the end of these videos. Really helps me out. I try not to put any ads in the middle of these videos just so you guys can get immersed and feel the real trucker feel. Leave all the ads for the beginning and the end of the videos, so I appreciate for everybody that didn't hit that skip button. I get no money if you hit the skip button, but if you do, that's alright. Just the watch time is enough already too. And then all the comments, those are awesome. Keep those coming. Love reading all those. It keeps me from being bored in here when Jess isn't with me. When I'm stopped somewhere for a few hours, I can go read all the comments that are left there. So thank you. You guys haven't overwhelmed me with comments yet, so for now, I am out of here. You guys absolutely rock.